I've got 7 days with 5 meals per day, individual macros for each meal, overall macros for each day. Week 1, low carb cut. Let's get it.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole if you are new. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is the highly anticipated video for the low carb cut, which starts on May 17th. And I have the meal plan that I will be following for the first 7 days. All the different ingredients, meals, ideas, macros, everything that you need to get you started for this low carb cut. Now keep in mind before we get started, this particular macros are set for myself, my individual body. So you definitely cannot mimic this exactly. Go into your carb manager and enter the low carb, moderate fat is the setting that I'm on for being highly active and for my age, my current weight, my height, all that good jazz. So definitely enter all that yourself and see what you have. But this is definitely a really good guide because I know so many of y'all are like, I do not know where to start. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to do. I have done all the work for you as far as giving you ideas for meals, and all you have to do is just tweak it in your carb manager to have it match your particular macros. Before we get started with the video that I'm so excited to share with you guys everything, I have typed everything out in a Google Doc down below. So what I want you to do is go and print that Google Doc right now and have it in front of you while you watch the video. That way when I'm going over the meals, the ingredients make sense because I've typed out exactly what my carb manager says on this Google Doc. So I don't have for lunch like, oh, I'm having a salad. I have the ingredients. So when I'm talking about what I'm having, it will make sense when you look at this Google Doc. So go ahead and go print that out before we even get started. So if you didn't watch my plan video, like I said, I am going to be doing low carb, moderate fat. The fat is actually really low compared to what we're doing to keto. The protein is super high, which I've been doing since January 4th, but I'm going to be eating under 100 net carbs per day. My total carbs when looking at this, which I've included the total carbs for every single meal and overall, don't even go above 130, which is pretty good in my opinion. So that means that we are getting all of our carbohydrates from clean, whole foods, from fruits, vegetables, from different complex carbohydrates. So we're not getting them from a lot of packaged products. So that's why you're going to see those total carb numbers be pretty similar to the net carb number. So I mentioned in that other video that I am going to be allowing myself certain things with sucralose. I'm not against sucralose when cutting. I'm not against sucralose, honestly, period. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I know some people will disagree with me, but I don't think it's that detrimental in your journey for sure. And it's definitely better for people to consume sucralose than it is pure cane sugar and a Coca-Cola. So you have to pick your battles there. I will be consuming Bangs quite often. I will not be doing the Quest combo though, just because it's a little higher in calories, the Quest shakes. So I will be sticking to my Equip protein powder. Okay, let's get into it. Enough talk. Let's get into it. Monday. So you've got your Google Doc. Let's look at it. So for breakfast, what we're going to do is the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free classic oatmeal cups. I get these from Thrive Market. They have these at Whole Foods as well. I'm going to be putting some strawberries in there with 15 grams of the Equip strawberry protein powder. So I'm getting my protein in my complex carbohydrates from the oatmeal. And yes, I'm going to be eating something each and every day before we do our workout. That's going to be totally different from me because I'm used to doing fasted workouts, but I'm going to have these meals spread out throughout the day and I want something on my stomach. So this meal is 343 calories, 6 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein, 52 total carbs, 40 net carbs. Now I'm not going to go over each and every meal like that because you have the Google Doc, you can look at it, but I am going to talk about what these meals consist of. So after each and every workout, you're going to see on the doc, I'm going to do a post-workout protein shake. So all that is going to be my protein coffee. So I brew a K-cup the night before, I let it cool, and then I put it in the fridge. And all I do is add a chocolate scoop or a vanilla scoop of the Equip protein powder to it with some cinnamon, blend it up, and that's how I do it. So I'm not getting any extra calories from any other liquid other than the protein itself. So I always have a link down below for the protein powder that I use for Equip. If you want to check it out and you don't have any ready to roll, you can use whatever ones you want, but that's the ones I have listed in most of these macros. So for lunch on Monday, we are going to start off with a big ass salad. So 2 cups of spinach, guys. That's a lot of spinach. We're going to add cucumber in there, some boiled egg, a lot of chicken breast, raspberries. If you've never tried raspberries in a salad, you're missing out. Try it, don't knock it. We are gonna add a little bit of avocado for the healthy fats, and we're gonna add some turkey bacon. I'm going for turkey bacon because it's going to be lower in fat, higher in protein, less calories than regular bacon, and a little bit better for you. And yes, I am using the Gainz Bakery diet hacking sauces. I will have them linked down below too. I should have a code for you guys to use as well, a discount code, but I'm gonna be using those to spice things up and add a little flavor to some of these meals that may be a little bit boring. Also, the Gainz Bakery sauces are great for salads because they are really low in calorie, no fat, like some of your other dressings. So that's what we're aiming for, is to go as low calorie, low fat as possible, but high volume, so we feel like we're getting full. So that salad is going to be huge. That's going to be our post-workout meal after the shake, and we're going to be super full until our next snack. So as you're going to see, most snacks are going to consist of cottage cheese. I really love the Good Culture cottage cheese because it's super clean and it's really high in protein. I've been buying mine from Target, so check your Target because they have flavored ones, blueberry, pineapple, raspberry, and we want to go with the 2% if you're doing the unflavored. They don't have a fat-free option, but the 2% is really good. And we're going to add 200 grams of strawberries. That's a lot of strawberries. So you're going to see we're going to be eating a lot of fruit and veg on this diet. High volume, guys, because veggies and fruit are low calorie, but we can still have big quantities of them, and they're going to keep us full longer throughout the day. Dinner on Monday is going to be a tuna steak from Walmart. So in the frozen section, I've showcased these before. They have the tuna steaks that are really good. We're going to have one of those. We're going to have 150 grams of cauliflower rice. You can use whichever one. I'm using Sam's Club. And at Sam's Club, they have this stir fry mix in the frozen section. I'm going to do 92 grams of that. So lots of veggie. Got the protein from the tuna, and then of course I'm going to throw in 2 fried eggs on the side to get that fat, good fats that we want as well. I probably will add a little drizzle of Gainz bakery sauce that I mentioned here as well. And yes, we are doing a dessert every single night. You're getting a snack, you're getting breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a dessert. Like, what other meal plan are you seeing that has all these meals and that are fitting within your macros and making you feel full and losing weight at the same time? Winning. So for our dessert, we are going to start off the week, of course, with our yogurt combo. So we're doing the Faye 0%, 275 grams. That is a lot. Y'all know I like to go big with the yogurt. A scoop of the Perfect Keto Strawberry Collagen. Always have a discount code with Perfect Keto down below. 100 grams of fresh strawberries. And then instead of using nut butter, because it's super high calorie, super high fat, we're going to use the LAKANTO peanut butter powder. And I always have a discount with LAKANTO as well. I've used that peanut butter in the past, the powder in the past, and it's really good. And just add a little water to it and get it to the consistency that I want and drizzle it over my yogurt bowl. So I'm getting the taste of peanut butter or nut butter without the calories and the added fat. So overall for Monday, our calories with everything you heard me talk about is 1,666 calories. My allotment is about 1,750, just FYI. 48 grams of fat, 189 grams of protein, total carbs 123, and net carbs 87 for day one. And instead of doing my huge carb up day that I've been doing on Sundays, I am going to do a day just like this the day before, so I don't have a huge amount of carbohydrates and then go to this and like go back and forth. So I'm going to ease my way in on Sunday and do a day very similar to this, if you're wondering. I'm not going to do the high carb up day. Moving on to Tuesday. What we got going on for Tuesday? So for breakfast, we're going to have 3 pieces of turkey bacon, 3 egg white muffins. I'm gonna have that in the description box down below as far as the recipe that I'm gonna be using. And then I follow Greg Doucette here on YouTube, and I am absolutely obsessed with him. And I did buy his cookbook, and he always preaches about buy his freaking cookbook. However, his freaking cookbook is expensive. It's very expensive. However, I did purchase it, and I feel like it's worth it for the baked goods, because baking with protein powder is very, very tricky and something that I am not good at all. So I really appreciate he has tons of protein powder recipes in his cookbook, and one of them is the cinnamon raisin squares that I will be making. So I'll be having that for breakfast before we go do our workout. Post-workout, of course, protein powder by Equip. Lunch, we're going to be doing some coconut flour tortillas by Salsa Texan company. All right, so I bought these and they sent them to me. So they're a small company out of Texas and they will ship nationwide. So I will have the information linked down below if you want to buy these. The macros that you're seeing are incredible on these. I bought the regular flour tortillas, coconut flour tortillas, and then the big ones to make pizzas. And my husband's already tried them and he says they're fantastic. So I am looking forward to trying these. So we're going to be making 2 wraps essentially with a bunch of oven roasted turkey breasts with some egg whites thrown in there, cucumbers, mushrooms, spinach, pecorino romano from Sam's Club, and then we're going to drizzle some sweet poppy sauce on there as well. And yes, y'all, we are having popcorn on this diet. So I bought a air popper popcorn maker. I will have it linked down below off Amazon. And I'm going to pop some of the Thrive Organic sprouted popcorn and add some of that Flavor God seasoning. Like they have ranch, they have nacho cheese, they have the sweet ones. So I ordered a bunch of them to put on there instead of butter because that's going to add fat. So we're going to just add seasonings to get our popcorn fix. I haven't had popcorn in years. I am here for it. Our first snack for Tuesday is going to be the strawberry peanut butter protein sickles, also from Greg Doucette's cookbook, 1 boiled egg. Dinner is going to be more of those coconut flour tortillas. We are going to be having tacos for Taco Tuesday. So we're going to be having grilled shrimp tacos with the avocado mini cups, the little avocado cups, the holy guacamoles, whichever ones. 2 tablespoons of the Whole Foods mango pineapple salsa. That stuff is so good. And I've told y'all before, you can freeze it because it doesn't last long and it's expensive. So freeze it in little tablespoon portions and that way you can pop it out. It thaws beautifully and you don't have to buy it expensively all the time. We're going to throw some spinach in there and we're going to have some sweet potato fries on the side. Y'all know I love making them in the air fryer. That's my new jam. And then we're going to have some ketchup on the side and I'm going to be using the G Hughes just because it's super low calorie and it's lower in carb as well from the new Primal. So it does have sucralose in it. It's the very last ingredient. Everything else is good. I don't have a problem with most G Hughes things. Snack for Tuesday, again, the yogurt combo with strawberries. So Tuesday's total is 1,614 calories, 34 fat, 205 protein, 105 total carbs, and 84 net carbs. Wednesday, we are going to be having 3 pieces of turkey bacon, more of those egg white muffins, and we're going to have a banana. 115 grams of banana is a pretty decent sized banana, and I know that from doing the carb up days, I kind of have the grams for size banana down now. So we're going to have a banana on Wednesday. So this might be a day where you want to do leg day right after, something where you have a little bit more carbs in your body right before you go to the gym. Of course, we're going to do our protein coffee afterwards. And for lunch, we're doing some combo where I'm doing like the canned chicken breast from Sam's Club. And we're going to have some cauliflower rice, some broccoli florets steamed, some pecorino romano cheese, and some buffalo wing sauce. So kind of like a buffalo chicken bake. I'm going to put the buffalo chicken in the oven with the cheese and the broccoli and the cauliflower rice and just let it bake and then maybe sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top and then put 2 fried eggs on it because, you know, I throw fried eggs on everything. That's going to be delicious. Our first snack for Wednesday is, again, a Good Culture cottage cheese. We're going to go with the pineapple with 100 grams of strawberries. Dinner, any white fish that you choose. My husband went fishing and he caught a lot of bass fish, and we did it a couple weeks ago. It was delicious in the air fryer. So I'm going to do 6 ounces of air fried bass. You can do any white fish here. I'm going to throw in some green beans and also some G Hughes ketchup. And then for our snack for our dessert, all right, so most of you guys know if you carb up, you know about the oatmeal breakfast cookie. I will have that video linked down below where I make that for you guys. They are delicious. So I'm going to have an oatmeal breakfast cookie. And again, that might be something good where you have a really beast mode session on Thursday morning because you're going to backload some of these carbs before you go to bed. Wednesday's macros are 1,733 calories, 39 grams of fat, 203 grams of protein, 119 total carbs, and 92 net carbs for the day hump day. Thursday, let's go. This is gonna be one of my favorite days. So for breakfast, we are having Remington James here on YouTube, obsessed with his videos as well. I will link his video for the anabolic French toast. I've been making it and it's one of my favorite things to eat. So good. I'm gonna have a whole serving of that. And let me tell you, that stuff fills you up for hours. So I might not even eat this big lunch right after my workout because that stuff fills you up and it's delicious. 60 grams of banana on top of it with the Sinfit Syrups. So I'm going to be using the Sinfit Syrups. I will have them linked down below, and Burgess gets you a discount with Sinfit. They have all kinds of stuff, but their syrups They have blueberry, strawberry, and maple syrup, and they are like zero everything. So that's what I'm gonna be using. Post-workout, protein coffee, and then for lunch, we're doing the same exact big ass salad we had on Monday. So to make things easy for us. Our snack of the day is gonna be 2 boiled eggs, again, getting those healthy fats later in the day. And then for dinner, we're gonna do kind of like egg roll in a bowl almost. So we're gonna have 200 grams of 98% ground turkey. Try to get the leanest cut of ground turkey as possible. Walmart sells one. I'll pop it up right here. That is almost fat-free, and that's the one I'm going to be purchasing. 100 grams of the Man's Power Blend, or the Power Blend market side from Walmart. It's like cabbage, broccoli, and whatever. Really delicious when you saute it up. Of course, 1 fried egg, and we're going to throw on some of the Gainz bakery sauces for dinner. For our dessert, we're going to do one of those cinnamon raisin squares by Greg Doucette again, some of the Fage Greek yogurt, and some diced strawberries. I thought that might be delicious and something different. So Thursday's calories are 1,765, fat 47, protein 219, total carbs 116, and net carbs 86. Friday's meal plans. We are going to do 250 grams of unsweetened frozen peaches, and if I did not mention, we're doing that with the oatmeal on Monday as well. That's a lot of damn peaches if you've ever weighed that up. It's a lot, and they're frozen. So if you don't like them hard, you might want to let them sit out a little bit and let them start to defrost, or you can pop them in the microwave for about 10-15 seconds and you're good to go. Again, another Bob's Red Mill gluten-free classic oatmeal cup with the strawberries and the protein powder strawberry by Equip. Post-workout, protein coffee, and then lunch we are going to do Frenchie eggs, of course. Just because we're doing this cut doesn't mean we can't do some of the things we love, and Frenchie eggs is actually really anabolic anyway, so it works out perfectly. We're just switching it up with not having the almond butter on top. So again, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of that LAKANTO peanut butter powder, mix with a little water, drizzle it on top, still have the same amount of berries, the same amount of egg whites, guys, and 4 slices of turkey bacon on the side. It's going to be super high protein and really fill us up and get us what we need after our workout. Our first snack of the day, we're going to have a slice of bread, and I'm going to be having the Alvarado Street Bakery sprouted sourdough bread. Get it from Whole Foods, super low calorie, low fat, pretty high in protein, decent ingredients. So check and see which one is best for you. 30 grams of Good Culture cottage cheese spread on top, 45 grams of mashed avocado. So like a cottage cheese avocado toast and everything but the bagel seasoning. That just sounds delicious. Dinner, we're going to have shrimp Alfredo basically, but definitely anabolic style. So we're going to have a serving of the Thrive Market Wonder Fettuccine noodles. You can get those noodles from Walmart, the Pasta Zero, whatever. Those are pretty comparable in macros as well. 1/4 cup of Primal Kitchen garlic Alfredo sauce we're going to pour on top. A little bit of Pecorino Romano cheese for that flavor, and 5 ounces of grilled shrimp. So shrimp Alfredo for dinner, but anabolic and low fat, because usually when we do shrimp Alfredo, it's high fat. And then our dessert, we have to treat ourselves on Friday, right? So we're gonna have some popcorn again, and we're gonna melt some whole food sugar-free chocolate chips and drizzle that on top of our popcorn. And we're also gonna have 7 servings of the strawberry peanut butter protein Sickles by Greg Doucette on the side. Living our best life on Friday night. Calories, 1,638, fat 42, protein 180, carbs 129 total, and net 91. Yes, I've included the weekend for you guys as well. So not just Monday through Friday. I got the whole full week for you guys taken care of right here. Saturday, we are going to have another serving of Remington James's Anabolic French Toast, because you're going to find out it's freaking addicting, with 4 pieces of turkey bacon, and then of course our protein coffee since we're not going to the gym. Saturday and Sundays are always a rest days for me, and if you were training Monday through Friday, they should be for you too. You need time to let those muscles rebuild, repair themselves, and you've got to eat to be able to do that too. So do not ever think on your rest day you should be in an extreme caloric deficit. You're already in a caloric deficit by eating these macros, guys, but this food will help nourish your body and get your body the muscle recovery it needs and ready for the next week. Do not deprive yourself on rest days. For lunch, we're going to be having some more wraps. So we're going to use those coconut flour tortillas with just 1 wrap, but we're going to fill it with turkey breast, spinach, mushrooms, cucumbers, avocado, pecorino romano, Gainz bakery sauces, and then we're going to do some cucumber slices on the side with some Hope hummus. Y'all know I love the Hope hummus. It's super keto friendly, low carb, good ingredients. Our snack of the day is going to be a Bumblebee black pepper and sea salt tuna pouch. I get those from Walmart for $1, might I add. Super good. Some fresh strawberries and blackberries on the side. There is going to be leftovers. Y'all know I'm all about a leftover life, so whichever leftovers you have throughout the week, make that on one of your weekend days. So I'm going to have leftover of the fish with the green beans and the ketchup. And for dessert, we're gonna have that cinnamon raisin square by Greg Doucette and 2 servings of his peanut butter strawberry protein Sickles. Saturday's macros: 1,714 calories, 38 grams of fat, 205 grams of protein, 121 total carbs, 85 net. And the last day of the week, Sunday. So on breakfast, we're gonna do our oatmeal breakfast cookie I mentioned before. You can make 2 at a time or you can make them singly, however you like them. 2 servings of turkey bacon, 3 of those egg white muffins we mentioned, and 1 scoop for our Equip protein coffee. For lunch, we're gonna do one of those chicken of the sea ahi yellowfin tuna cups. I get those at Walmart, super clean, delicious, high protein. 100 grams of mushrooms, 150 grams of broccoli, and then Gainz bakery sauce drizzled on top. Super easy, you're getting your veg and protein. For snack of the day is going to be another one of those Bumblebee tuna black pepper and sea salt pouches for, again, a boost of protein, like legit 0 fat. And then dinner, we're gonna go pretty big. So I'm gonna have 2 of the Trader Joe's chili lime chicken burgers. If you have a Trader Joe's nearby, they are super clean ingredients and pretty decent macros. I will be having them often on this cut. 2 servings of turkey bacon, 2 fried eggs, 45 grams of avocado, 3.5 ounces of sweet potato fries on the side with a G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. And then dessert for Sunday is a cinnamon raisin square by Greg Doucette, and then some Faye 0% Greek yogurt, and just like crumble that little raisin square on there and eat that yogurt. So good. Sunday's macros: 1,725 calories, 42 fat, 197 protein, 116 total carbs, 89 net. So my friends, that is week 1 for the low carb cut. All right here, detailed to the gram, to the ounce, to the macro. Can't be more easier. Again, don't follow these to a T because you are not me. These need to be catered to you, but this definitely gives you a really good idea, and you can adjust things to your macros, but still do the same exact meals that I mentioned in this plan. If this was helpful, y'all, make sure that you have that subscribe button clicked and that bell is lit up like a freaking Christmas tree, because I have already made week 2's meals, and let me tell you, it's a fun week of eating. I've really switched it up. We're not doing the same thing every single week, and I cannot wait for week 2's meals already. They look so fire and so delicious, and they fit within our macros. So make sure everything's lit up. You don't want to miss it. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a huge thumbs up and let me know if you want to see these each and every week for the entire 6 weeks of the low carb cut. I would be happy to do it. I'm typing this up anyway, more than willing to share with y'all to help you in each and every way. I also wanted to mention that I will be adjusting these macros probably into week 3. If I feel like I'm losing too much weight after week 1, I might even adjust them week 2. It just depends on how my body's reacting to this new lifestyle and how the scale is reacting. Y'all know I don't care about the scale. I haven't been on the scale but maybe twice this entire year so far, because I gauge on how my body looks and how my body feels versus a number telling me my worth. However, the reason why I will be weighing in each week is because I don't want to lose too much. I'm all about strong, not skinny, and I definitely don't want that scale to plummet and I get too thin, not feel good, all those factors. So if that's something that is applying, I will up the macros a little bit to where I'm not losing so much. So we'll just have to see how my body reacts to this, and you should do the same thing, guys. So you definitely don't want to lose too much too quickly, and you don't want to just make your body stressed like that. So if it's going to react like that, you definitely need to take a step back, reevaluate your macros, and change them. There's nothing wrong with changing your macros week to week. You need to adjust them to fit you and your lifestyle and your goals best. That's what I plan on doing. So thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I hope it was helpful. I will have as many things linked down below, the Google Docs there, any recipes are typed out, products that I mentioned that you can go to, discount codes. I hope it is helpful, and I'm so excited to have so many of y'all following on a cut, no matter what that may be for you, with me. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. And here is to May 17th, y'all. You have plenty of time to go grocery shopping, make your list, print this out, get things together, and let's do it, y'all. Let's change our lives together. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.